Hello, hello. I don't think anyone's here yet, but hello. Hope everyone's having a good day. Alright, let's switch over to this. So much fun. So, go over here, and go here, and then go here. Very good. Alright, now let's do a quick test, make sure the chat's working. Yep, good to go. And now we gotta figure out what's going on here. Ah, there we go. It was that one. Let me move this over some so I can see the chat. There we go. Continue. What's this? Comic. Let's be Nicole Pollard, please. Who am I? I'm George Stepper. Who is that? Oh, Andrei Livanov. I should have known. Nico is out on this story. What do you want, George? I'm very busy here. Nico wanted to know how my father was. Will you tell her? Tell her. Yes? Tell her what, George? Tell her it looks like I won't need to be in New York for much longer. Oh, okay, I'll tell her. Click. I discovered a drugs operation after being run in the suburbs of Paris by a gangster called Karzak. Okay, let's check out the cargo. The boss will be here soon. He was bringing stuff in through a bogus import company specializing in object d'art. Beautiful, aren't they? Busting the operation would make a great story for my newspaper. But, even better on the inside, eh? But I needed my evidence. And timing was everything. What the? That and a good cover story. You guys are lucky I'm not from the southern mob. I could have snuck up and blown you all away before you even knew I was here. And who the hell are you, sister? My name is none of your business. I am Monsieur Karzak's new, logistics coordinator. Logistics coordinator. Jeez, Chris. Messing this up. He needs to see the merchandise, but he's heard reports of a double cross by the Colombians and doesn't want to risk coming here in person. So the camouflage worked good. Hey, do you know? How do you know you? How do we know you're not a cop? If I was the law, I would have seized the consignment from the SS Diogenes Genies, when it docked yesterday, idiot. Or when you picked it up there from Kuwait 18. Now, I'd take that package for the boss to check. Thanks. Wait here for your orders. I made sure that they wouldn't be going anywhere for a while. Plenty of time for me to check out the evidence and call Inspector Mules. At least that was the plan. But then Karzak showed up. It was time to get moving before everything blew up in my face. I knew Karzak was a violent criminal. Boss, that was quick. I only just gave the package to your logistics coordinator. Logistics coordinator? What are you talking about? But I had underestimated his murderous temper. You fool, I have no logistics coordinator. And that was no ordinary package. You two better get back here or you'll be next. Ba-da-da. Crack, crack. Lucky for me that Karzak had been in too much of a hurry to lock his car. Oh. Hey, look, get down. Wahoo. Ah. Something about the package didn't feel right. Once I'd put some distance between me and Karzak, I ripped it open and realized that this was about more than just drug smuggling. By the time I'd dumped the car, I just wanted a hot bath and a glass of wine. I needed to think. I needed time to think. Police investigating reports of gunfire and explosion in the industrial area of southern Paris. Hello? But I was out of luck. Oh, you're still here. Of course, enjoying our new TV and waiting to enjoy your company. Oh, the TV. Thanks for installing that. No problem. What have you got there? I'm not sure. I just know that it's valuable. I think I can help you again. It's a Mayan ritual stone from the classical period, about 1200 years old. If you need to know more, there must be an expert at my university that I could put you in touch with. That would be great. Meanwhile, perhaps you could keep the stone safe? Bien sûr. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you. Something for me? You shouldn't have. Oh, it's just a little gift for a beautiful woman. No, I mean, you really shouldn't have. Look, I'm sorry. I'm very tired. Thanks for everything. Before you go on today, did anyone phone while I was out? No. No one phoned. Continued in the game. Wow, that's effed up. Okay, so let's see here. Hey, Pearl.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoil sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own.
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
Okay, Pearl.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
Okay.
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywhere. The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design, George.
I gotta fix this.
Catch you later, Pearl. What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one. What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I get the feeling
situated
that
here.
communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
That's funny.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Ooh-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
What about that? I think it's a little
Look at this,
worm.
Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hog plate.
Like a wee.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
It's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested. Catch you later, Pearl.
Wow. Alright. Where'd Dwayne go? Hmm.
Go away. Hey, Nico.
You too. Hmm.
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor.
Professor.
With the mine closed down, there'll be no one around to observe your excavations.
Hmm.
Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
Well, that artwork is clearly new in the corner.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Senor. Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nicole Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Pardon me, Senor, but I couldn't help myself.
Look, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, Senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
Sit your ass down. Good Lord, what do you think of these?
What do you think of these panties, General?
Oh boy, fabuloso.
They're yours if you'll tell me all you know about Karzak.
Karzak? I never heard of him. Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing. This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, Senor. I am a man of many parts.
I can see that, General.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
Yeah, that's a hell of an attitude.
Is it true there's a restriction on music in Quaramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots, and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, Senor. Quaramonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour. When he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Oubier, a visitor, Senor, like yourselves.
Did you say Oubier?
Si, Senor. Professor Oubier, a French archaeologist.
No. No, that's not.
What's Oubier doing in Quaramonte?
Researching our rich and glorious past, Senor. The professor is planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
Something going on here.
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine is more than a dog cookie, Senor Stobart.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
Good answer.
Take a look at this label.
Si, Senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
Really?
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
The musicians out in the square say that a ship flying the Condor flag was birthed here.
They are simple peasants. They will go along with anything you say in the hopes of parting you from your money.
Mm-hmm.
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor, whoever he is.
Do you keep a record of companies registered in Quaramonte?
Of course, senorita. Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, senor.
I'll be back.
Hmm. I just realized my big head is blocking the artwork. Hang on. Here. There we go.
I'd asked him all I'd wanted to for now.
That's better.
Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Hello, senor. How can I help you?
Are there any ancient pyramids near Quaramonte?
Si, senor. But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
That's perfect. Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can't. The General would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
Dog biscuit?
Would you like a gourmet dog snack biscuit?
I would love one, senor. But I would have a problem with my teeth.
Toothache?
No, senor. If the General catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
Do you recognize this statue?
Tezcatlipoca, the night wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about this eclipse?
No, senor. El General keeps me in the dark about most things.
So long.
So long. Farewell. Mm-hmm. Papers.
A couple of special offer letters were strewn across the desk.
Pick it up. Look at him.
I had no need for junk mail, especially someone else's.
On this.
It was a computer monitor with some kind of outdated game displayed on it. I didn't have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games.
That's funny. It's on the telly.
I decided to leave the television switched on.
Okay, well, let's look
The
at it.
television was showing what appeared to be a low-budget soap. A tall man with long blonde hair was shouting at a woman who was naked apart from a towel.
Let's see what's going on with this thing.
Senor,
Hmm?
leave that child alone.
I will not.
It was the map the general hadn't wanted me to see.
Senor,
What?
I forgot.
Gosh, dude, mind your biz.
I wasn't going to try investigating the passage while the general was sat there.
Okay, alright, let's get out of here. The filing cabinet.
The filing cabinet was a filing cabinet.
Hmm.
Why did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
Sorry.
Did you notice that chart on the police station wall?
Yes, it looked like a map to me, but I couldn't make out the details.
Whatever it was, the general didn't want us to see it. You came on a little strong with the general.
I was merely flattering his ego, Georges. Every man has his Achilles heel.
Maybe. But that guy's weakness isn't in his foot. Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something?
That was funny.
That man we saw talking to the general was Oubier. Didn't you recognize him?
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Oubier, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station. Maybe the professor really is innocent.
Nah, it's too much of a coincidence that he's here in Claramonte.
Yeah.
Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things, Georges?
Sure, they're great. Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be.
See?
How did she know that?
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
Take a look at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, Georges. Why are you carrying it around with
Oh,
you?
come on, you like
I
my
don't
worm?
know. I just can't seem to part with it.
My tequila worm?
Take a look at this.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the sudden interest in astronomy?
I found the cutting in Oubier's house.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
Take a look at this.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Oubier's house.
Hmm.
Do you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh.
Yes, the sacred Chihuahua stone. Alright, let's look in here.
It was one of the windows of the jail.
Oh, there's Oubier.
It was one of the cell windows.
Hmm. And Dwayne. Interesting.
Professor Oubier?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Stobart. George Stobart.
I thought that face was familiar. Remember me, George? Dwayne Henderson.
Hi, Dwayne. Just a moment. I have a few questions to ask the professor here.
Yeah, really.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Yes, I know him. In fact, if it wasn't for Kazakh, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Tell me about your wife, Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
Maybe you don't, but I do. Why was she known as the Little Dachshund?
It was just a silly pet name I used to call her. Somehow some damned reporter found out.
Hmm.
What do you know about my girlfriend's abduction?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was invited to your mansion in Paris.
Not by me, she wasn't. I haven't been home for nearly 7 months.
Interesting.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
Would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
You should, they're good. I can't get enough of these things.
No.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale. Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes. Tezcatlipoca, the Lord of Darkness.
A Central American god, right?
A supreme deity. Tezcatlipoca means literally
The smoking
smoking
mirror.
mirror. There. You see the mirror shield in his left hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men. He was the wind which came howling in the night in search of victims. The victims they gave him by the thousand.
Human sacrifices?
Men, women, children, animals, anything that bled. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices. The Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope I'm not around to see it.
Do you see this label?
Yes, it refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
I traced that company here to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
I have proof that you are directly involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
Do you know anything about this eclipse, Professor?
Of course. It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
What's your interest in the eclipse, Professor?
Oh, it's purely a layman's curiosity. History is my subject, not astronomy. But I've been fascinated by the movements of the heavenly bodies since I was a child. I wouldn't miss a total eclipse for the world.
Does the eclipse have some special significance for you?
For me? No.
No.
For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be celebrating.
Ah, no. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale. The fifth is the final age, ending in the total destruction of the Earth.
Take a look at this, Professor. What have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobart. We are both the victims of the same devious plot.
What plot?
I have no idea.
I had nothing else to ask him just then.
Dwayne.
Are you still working for... you know who?
Who's that, George? You know I'm retired.
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I confused you with somebody else.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Do you think the general was involved with Condor?
Hell no. And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No, that fella's just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
So the general is nothing but a puppet?
He's like Pinocchio before he met the Blue Rinse Fairy. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as La Presidenta, the dictator.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Caramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
No, really. The leader of the band in the square has been imprisoned just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
Oops. Right, stop, George. Talk to Dwayne.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
What's in the truck, Dwayne?
Oh, just camping equipment. Sleeping bags and tents. Me and Pearl always hankered after a taste of the great outdoors.
Aren't you worried about camping out in a tropical jungle?
We had a trial run in West Virginia. This'll be a breeze in comparison.
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
Would you like to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
What's so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
I never heard of it, son.
Check out these.
What do you think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No, a guy we knew in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then. Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it.
What the fuck? Alright, let's take a look in here.
There was a forlorn-looking guy asleep on the floor of the jail. It was Miguel, the pipe player. Hey, Miguel! He didn't hear me. The cell was vacant. There was a forlorn-looking... It was Miguel. Hey, Nico!
Okay, so I can't talk to her.
There was nothing else I wanted to...
Okay, I guess I can't talk to her. If I talk to him again. Ah.
Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
What about the one on the wall?
Ah, that is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
I'll be back. I'd like to visit your prisoner.
Condemned prisoners aren't allowed visitors.
Condemned?
To death. He is to be executed. Knowing my luck, I will probably have to shoot him myself.
Amnesty International is going to hear about this. I thought Miguel was arrested for playing the wrong kind of music.
Si, senor, he was.
And that carries the death penalty?
No, no, no. You think we're crazy? While being questioned, he confessed to being an anti-government agent.
So long.
So long. It's a matter of finding the right person that can help me.
Have you met the guy who calls himself the General?
No, I haven't. Is he a real general?
I guess so. He wears a lot of medals on his chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen. I hear you drove all the way to Quaramonte. In a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of some of those roads. Makes me downright sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Okay, I don't see anybody here. Is there? No. Alright, I'm gonna get something real quick. I'm back. If you couldn't tell. Even though there's no one here, it's okay. I'm back. Let's see. Could use a little bit more. Not much, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ah. I get another one of these. That's like Elvis. That is Elvis. Okay, now something else. Oh, I did it my way. Quadamonte, I did it my way. Okay. That's funny. There we are. There we are. Just let this sit here for a second. That's good.
ora potevo, o Samuel, nieto la preside, in quale
Excellent.
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come? No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Don't know. Have nothing else to say to them? Hello, goat. Okay. We're talking to this man.
You change your mind. You want to buy cabbages after all. How many you want? 2? 3?
None.
Don't come crying to me if you die of scurvy.
He wasn't gonna be any help.
Yeah, I guess not.
Hey, Nico!
Hola, señora.
Hi. We were wondering.
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Damn.
Hi, my name is Nicole Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
Have you heard of a man named Karzak?
No? Who is he?
He's the reason we came to Quaramonte. We think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? It was sabotage. Somebody wanted my mine closed down for good.
Do you have any evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
Not yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a rumor among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
Where's the site of the mine?
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
Do you know Professor Ubier?
Yes. I understand he is about to embark on an archaeological expedition. He hired some equipment from me earlier today.
I overheard him talking to the general. I think they're working together.
What? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired out the equipment. Now, why would the general be interested in an archaeologist?
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
Does this stone mean anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
Anyone here?
Can you tell me
No, I'm gonna
anything
get
about
some more of
this
this drink.
statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Alright.
Do you recognize the icon on this label?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Caramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobal?
I have no idea.
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Not sure yet. What the hell?
Nice buns.
Well, I'll be damned.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
What do you think of these?
Would you be interested in these panties? They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
He's just like, alright. Let's talk to this guy, see what his deal is.
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Cuaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an interactive hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines, with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
No.
A tour of a mine. Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
Not that.
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No, senor.
How come you're not wearing any pants?
I feel more alert without them. Kind of perky.
And your boss doesn't mind?
She suggested it.
Right. Secretary, secretary, secretary. Cabinet, cupboard. What you got in the cupboard? Let me see. Take a look.
Keep out of there. That's where the explosives are stored.
Oh, explosives. Oh, shit. Red, blue, or yellow tie?
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please. Go away and let me get on with my work.
No.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
No. Do you know
Ever hear
about
of a guy called Karzak?
No, sir.
Did you know there's an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited. Me and the boys are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah? Cool. Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks. Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
No.
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time. I had nothing else to talk.
Oops.
There was nothing.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can. Nothing going on here. There's the guard. Talk to the guard.
Welcome to Quaramonte.
When's the next ship out of here?
But, senor, don't you like our beautiful country?
Stay forever.
Oh, yeah. It's like a little piece of paradise right here on Earth.
Then why you wanna leave?
I'm just plain homesick. Like it says in the song.
A word of warning, senor. If you feel like bursting into song, bite your tongue.
Huh?
There are official restrictions on music in Quaramonte.
We've had enough. We're going...
Okay.
Huh? What brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
How come music is restricted in Quaramonte?
It is part of a great cultural enrichment campaign. Traditional Caramonte music is considered unsuitable for these fast-moving times. Nuestra Senora has decreed that only one category of music is suitable.
What's that?
Easy listening.
Nuestra Senora is La Presidenta, right?
Si, senor. The First Lady of Quaramonte.
So, what has La Presidenta done for this country, apart from emasculating its music?
Take a look around you, senor. The splendid docks, the walk-in shopping mall, but most of all, she has brought prosperity.
Prosperity.
For the first time in the history of Caramonte, we have an export trade.
Okay. Let's go over here.
Hey, Nico!
We can talk to him again. Okay.
We've had enough of Quaramonte, and we want out.
Am I stopping you?
The guy at the docks tells me I need an exit visa.
Ask Ronaldo. He'll make the arrangements. That's what he's here for.
I'll be back.
Hi, Ronaldo.
I'm trying to get out of Quaramonte.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be able to buy back half my family.
Never mind them. What about my visa?
We don't take visa.
I didn't ask if you take a visa. I want you to give me a visa.
I can't help you, senor. I don't understand these things.
So long.
What? How am I supposed to get out of this place?
The filing cabinet. A filing cabinet. I wasn't going to... It was General Graciano. It was the map. I'd asked him all. There was nothing else. there was a forlorn-looking guy asleep. It was Miguel.
Oh, Ubier's going.
Maybe I'm wrong, but you seemed kind of evasive when I asked you about what you had in that truck before.
Damn right I was being evasive. I couldn't talk in front of the foreign nationals, see? George, I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
You're a madman, Dwayne.
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him. By the time I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
Have you really never heard of Condor?
Of course I have, son. Matter of fact, it was old Dwayne's investigations scared him off.
Did you find any evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
It was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
I had nothing.
So who's this man?
Hi, I'm George Stobart. What can you tell me about the mining company?
The general closed down one of their mines after the explosion. Lots of folks lost their lives. I was lucky. I only lost my legs.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah. Look, I'm not interested in geology.
You're not? I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He was here a while ago.
Do you know what this statue represents?
Should do. I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists. But it scared people around here, so I stopped.
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company logo.
Do they have an office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought. Did you see the ship with the Condor flag?
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it. Drop by.
Really?
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited, except the general.
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because if he comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
What do you think of these panties?
Awesome. You wear them?
No. Someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
Stealing trucks, what? It was Dwayne's truck packed with high explosive. Reminded me of the time I was in Syria.
He'll put me on the side. Yeah, I thought so. Pearl's helped me before. I'm surprised he's not going to help me now. Alright.
Did you know that the truck was full of explosives?
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's over-fertile imagination.
Do you know where I could buy a detonator?
Did Dwayne put you up to this by any chance? Oh, I get it. This is to detonate the truckload of explosives, right?
Hey, come on, I was kidding. Did you think I was serious?
I know what you boys are like when you get together and make plans. Dwayne says he could solve all the world's problems if he had enough missiles.
Catch you later, Pearl. I had nothing else to...
Hey lady, I need a detonator.
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
The General has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're heading.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the General and his sidekick are there. I had nothing else. I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
Hey, Nico!
How am I gonna get past this guy?
I'd asked him all I'd wanted to for now.
I gotta get him out of this place.
Senor.
Sorry, I
Right.
forgot. I wasn't going... I had nothing else I wanted to ask him.
We're gonna get to this dude.
There was a forlorn-looking guy. It was Miguel.
Stay right here, George.
I had nothing...
Talk.
I had nothing... He wouldn't be in... Wrong. Wrong. I'd better... I don't... No, I had... It was Ubier's bank statement.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. The damn general. 817 on now. Go to the general and save some time. Some shit like that. Damn it.
I had no more to talk to her about. I had nothing else to talk about. Could you distract the general while I took a look at that chart?
Finally.
Kidding. Did you see the way he was leering at me?
Yeah, you'd make a great snake charmer. Come on, 5 minutes is all I need.
Well, maybe. But it's your harebrained scheme. You do the talking.
Man, I'm hungry. I'll do the talking then.
My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear. Anything.
What a sleazeball.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview with me? Fabuloso!
Well, I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your beloved general.
Si, Signor General.
Look after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll get you for this, George Stobart.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
A couple of hours?
Oh shit. Alright, let's get this.
No, 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 Signor. The General said nobody must see that chart.
He won't know unless you tell him.
You don't know him, Signor. He will worm it out of me as easily as he de-waxes his ear.
Okay. I'd have to get rid of him.
Alright, Ronaldo. That's something you should be doing. Would you take me on a
Would you
tour?
take my friend to the ruins now the General's gone?
I'd be honored, Signor.
Thanks. I'll go get him.
Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it.
I've made the arrangements for your visit to the temple, Pearl.
Oh, that's just great, George. Why don't you come too, honey?
I'd love to, but right now I have to save the world.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, sweetie. I'm looking for an official guide to take me to the old pyramid.
For a lovely lady, I would go to the ends of the earth. For you, I will go as far as the pyramid and back. But what about your husband?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Let's go, Beanpole.
As Pearl and Ronaldo set out for the ruined pyramid, I prepared to search the police station.
Good idea. Looks like something just came in.
I had no need for jump.
Okay. Let's look at the TV.
I decided.
Mess with this.
It was a computer monitor. I didn't have
Safe.
A safe was tucked under the desk. The safe was undoubtedly locked.
Just look.
It looked like a geological survey map showing the land to the southeast of Cuaramonte City. About 60 miles inland and upstream was an area marked Teoculcan. The filing cabinet was probably locked. It was Miguel. I'm George Stobart. You're Miguel the musician, aren't you?
Ex-musician, senor. My career is finished.
Going to jail could be the boost your career needed.
Senor, I would rather die than live with this shame.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
Yes. The old man spoke of him.
The foreigner? Professor Ubier?
That's right. This man Karzak is Ubier's boss.
Why is that noose hanging from the bars?
Ronaldo strung it up for me to hang myself. Don't cry for me, Senor Stobart. When I am dead, the goddess will take my soul to rest in paradise.
I couldn't reach. There was nothing I wanted to talk about right then.
Yeah, here's a cheery up.
He wouldn't be interested.
Yeah.
It was Miguel. There was nothing I wanted to... I had no... The safe was on... The filing cabinet...
Okay. Maybe I can go get that detonator now. Gas! What's up, man? How's it going, bud? Trying to get past this part here.
I got a good look at that chart in the police station. It's a map of Cuaramonte.
Does it tell us where Ubier is heading?
Yeah, a place called Teoculcan.
That's the site of the mine. I wonder why they're being so secretive about Ubier's plans. One thing's for sure. If the general's involved, they're up to no good. I'd like to talk to that musician Miguel. Take the detonator and get him out of that jail.
Okay. Done and done. Go this way. So what are you up to? Let's see here. I think I can just go over here and give this to Dwayne. Finished packing? Alright, nice job, man. But that's relief to have that done. Alright, here we go. There you go.
Here is the detonator, Dwayne.
Keep your voice down, George. You want everyone to know. You'd best go and warn Miguel that the U.S. cavalry's on the way.
Okay. There was a forlorn-looking guy. It was Miguel.
Oh. Gotta go back inside. Over here and grab this piece of rope. Oh yeah, I need to get that set up. I still haven't done that. Got so much stuff to do. I'm still waiting on this emote to be uploaded. I don't know what's going on with it.
What is it? What is happening?
We're getting out of here.
Who's we? They've sent the Delta Force?
Nope.
The
Yeah.
Impossible Missions Force?
Don't make me sick. Much better.
Who then?
A retired greetings
Yeah, let
card
me check.
salesman from Ohio.
I'm doomed.
Nope, still ain't there.
You're not the only one.
I
Been
should have
pending
known
for
you'd
like
be
3
trouble
days.
The moment I saw you.
Look, I
Friday?
can explain everything.
Get in that cell. Now.
And what if I refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Okay, here I am, going quietly into the cell.
Very wise. Not Americano scum.
One of the reasons I hate guns so much is the way they make people so damned impolite.
Oh, look at your request on mobile. Well, no, I mean, I added it on my
I
computer.
hope you're enjoying your vacation, Senor Stobart.
Go polish your weapon, Ronaldo.
Maybe they can't read it because it's all kind of green.
This was part of
So you
your
can't
plan,
really read
right?
it.
Well, in a manner of speaking,
Oh, I
I
got
was
you.
all out of ideas.
Yeah,
It was up to Nico now.
yeah, it's
So,
definitely
here
Twitch
we
Mobile.
are.
It's there.
You've changed.
I thought I would slip into something more comfortable.
Oh
The
boy.
stench of cheap cologne rolled over me like tear gas.
So, what do you want to know about me? Ask and I will answer. I will deny you nothing.
This guy's something
I
else.
am a very giving person.
How nice for your friends.
Eh.
Your eyes are glittering like stars.
His damn cologne was making my eyes water. I was running out of sofa.
As spirited as you are beautiful, I admire that.
As long as he admired it from afar. A stuffed swordfish.
What is this?
On close inspection, I noticed that the swordfish was peppered with machine gun bullet holes. The general was a real sportsman, and no mistake.
Hmm.
It was a portrait of some thug in a uniform. I didn't want the pic. Cutting-edge technology in 1978, at any rate.
Turn this on.
I didn't want to watch
Okay.
a
There's
lava,
lava lamp.
lamp. I had no doubt the general thought it was hip, full stop. I didn't want the lava lamp. A tiger's... The tiger was beyond help.
Okay, so what the frick am I supposed to do? Just talk to him? Can't
I had
leave.
to keep him talk.
Yeah. Okay, so just talk to dumbass. What are you doing with the lava lamp?
Is that a lava lamp?
Sure, it's more impressive in the dark. I'll close the blinds.
No, no, don't do that. Not on such a beautiful day. Who's the guy with the hat and the fat cigar?
My mother.
What's going on in the TV back there?
Fish. Catch it yourself?
Catch it. Fishing poles are for children.
Then how did... Are those bullet holes?
2 magazines on full automatic. It
I
was quite-
guess it's possible. The hell is?
love your TV.
Oh, yeah, cool, no? Mom!
Mom!
What's going on here?
Nothing, Mom. I was...
I'm in uniform. And when I'm in uniform, it's...
Madame la Presidente, sorry, Madame la Presidenta.
Now, what is going on here?
Oh
Nothing,
boy.
Madame la Presidenta. I was just showing my friend Nico some of the cool stuff I've got.
Hi.
Good afternoon, señorita. And just what are your intentions toward my son?
Intentions? We were just
She's
talking.
like,
How nice. She has good bone structure, Raoul.
what was her name
Does she
from
get
Matilda?
brains?
She's a
Principal,
reporter.
Is she? And what sort of questions has she been asking?
Crunchbull?
I'm a
Principal,
freelance photojournalist.
Crunchbull?
I do lifestyle features.
For what sort of magazines?
It looked safest to play dumb with good bone structure. Haya, lifestyle of the super rich and vainglorious, Envy magazine.
Excellent. Raoul, you've chosen well for a change.
It was pretty obvious who pulled the strings around here. I hope George was making good use of the time I was buying him.
And then it goes. Pa 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 pa. And when you were in this band of yours, you used to play that song for 2 hours?
Yeah, we were really famous at our college. Still, ours wasn't as good as the original version.
I have never heard that song before, yet I have no doubt that this must be true.
Hey! Psst. Hey, George!
Finally.
Wayne Henderson. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Get to the American consul and tell him I've been imprisoned without charge.
Get real, George. He was the previous occupant of that cell you're in. We're gonna have to use good old American know-how to get you out of there.
Uh-oh.
That, and this truck full of explosives I've got here.
Dwayne, listen to me.
You're gonna kill us all.
You'll kill all of us.
You're such a naysayer, George. It'll go like clockwork.
No.
Negative to negative. It's
Stopwatch
positive,
is
but
ticking
I gotta get
down,
clear
maybe.
copper wire here. Let me just, damn. All right, I'll just hook that up. There we go. Okay, just a minute. I've got to get to a safe distance.
Quick, Miguel, hit the mattress.
You have strange customs up north.
Here we go.
Too late.
Are we dead yet?
Horse shit.
What happened to the explosives?
There ain't no explosives. My dumbass supplier must have given me organic fertilizer instead of chemical. All I got here is 400 pounds of lightly fried horse apples.
That's a lovely image, Dwayne. Never mind, I'll think of something.
I already know what to do.
I couldn't... Listen
We
to me,
have
Miguel.
that.
You give me that rope, and I'll get us out of here. Is there somewhere you can hide from the General?
Of course. My friends have a boat ready to take me upriver. But how are you going to break out of here with just a short piece of rope?
I'm not sure, but I'll think of something.
If your plan doesn't work, will you let me hang myself in peace?
No.
I couldn't escape that way.
Can't take the easy way out in life. Gotta keep moving. Just get back up, yeah.
I couldn't... Solid bars protected the small window. I wasn't getting out that way. I couldn't escape. I had nothing.
Grab this.
Hey,
Dwayne.
I want you to tie this rope to your truck and then drive forward. I'd had no idea whether this was really going to work, but I'd seen it in a black and white western. Of course, Hopalong was using a horse, and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
Anything you say, George.
You betcha, bud.
Please forgive my mother. She can be a little difficult.
Oh my god, is she still watching down on the television? That's weird.
Feet.
Rose, you idiot!
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. I want the worthy successor, and you're not it. Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long, but... What the hell was that?
I didn't know what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
I ain't gonna say a thing, cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Quick, senor, the river.
Get in. Get in.
Wait, what about Nico?
Georges, what have you done? You only had to sneak a look at the chart, and it's turned into World War III.
No time to explain. Come on.
Don't move, terrorist scum. You talking to me, Junior?
Yes, I'm talking to you, fat man. And my name's not Junior.
A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy?
General, I am happy to report that I have apprehended the terrorists.
You idiot, not them. The other American and the French woman. They're the ones.
And we're off. Woohoo! I still got it. Oh no! Holy shit. There's our boat.
When I recovered consciousness, I was alone, washed up on the riverbank. My head was aching fiercely, and my mouth tasted like a swamp. At first, I thought the music I heard was in my head. Just my luck to wind up in paradise with a migraine. But I followed the sound and discovered a treehouse in a nearby clearing.
Now, Cass, what does this remind you of? This looks almost like an exact replicate of a certain movie I remember as a child. You remember a movie that's similar to this? Yes. No, not Winnie. It had people in it. A family. A family of Robinsons? Huh? Anything?
The contraption consisted of a crude wooden wheel with wooden slats.
It's more like Winnie the Pooh. No, do you remember Swiss Family Robinson? Remember they were shipwrecked on an island and they built the whole... You don't... Oh my god. That was one of my favorite movies. That was... Well, I have a ton of favorites, but... That was a good one. Basically, they were shipwrecked. It was a whole family. They were shipwrecked on an island. And they went back and they would get bits and pieces of their ship. and they built like an entire tree house with like the same kind of thing going on here with like the water running down through, you know, pieces of wood and then going through like stuff. And yeah, it was really cool. It's really cool. Once you get all settled in, we might have to do that sometime, like for a movie night, like in let's do it sometime in December. That would be good. 'Cause we're still we still got like a week left in this month, don't we? Something like that. Let me see here. Okay, 8 days left. And then it's December. Yeah, we could watch that sometime in December if you're interested. Get a few people together to watch it. I'm pretty damn sure it's easy to find. It's an old enough movie. It was great though. It was really cool. What got me about that movie was like people were interacting with different animals and some of them were exotic animals, and it's just like it was really cool how they, you know, had all that going on. Like the kid was practically riding on an ostrich. That was so cool to me. You don't see that stuff anymore.
It was a pile of damp leaves. It was heavy. I guess that was intentional. The leverage from the cross allowed me to turn one of the stones, but the other one remained stationary.
Oh, okay. Just put it right there then. BRB laundry. Okay, bud. See you soon, cast. I'm gonna go up this treehouse.
Hello? Anyone home?
You can't hear me.
It seemed to be working. The iron rim of the water.
I can't get up there. Alright, so go over here and try using this.
The machine was broken.
Grab the vine.
That vine rope could be useful. The contraption consisted of a crude
bridge. I figure out how all these pieces work together.
It would have been a shame to tamper with the elegant bridge.
Water wheel. Okay. Can I go that way?
The vine provided a drive belt to...
Alright, so... down there.
The cone was ideal as a makeshift container.
Can't remember. It's been so long. The hell did I used to put in there? Can't remember.
It was a pile. There was no way of... I don't think... I wasn't... I don't... Not such a good... It would have been ashamed. It seemed to be...
I don't want it to work. I want to mess it up. Do something. Tag on it.
It was a pile. It was a pile. I placed the bank statement over the damp leaves. That isn't it.
Can't remember what the hell I was supposed to do.
Now I had the contraption working.
There's not more?
It seemed to be... A wooden box was connected to the nearby water wheel. It was a pile of damp leaves. The wheel had a rim of roughly beaten iron. The iron rim of the water wheel would have torn the skin from my fingers if I touched it. It was a pile of damp leaves. It was the black obsidian. One side boiled, the other was... As I held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
Quick, man, put out that fire. I've got a sick woman up here.
Sorry, Father, but I needed to attract your attention.
Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Stobart, George Stobart.
I'm Father Hubert. I don't suppose you speak French.
Huh? Why do you want to know that?
I found a young woman with a fever by the river this morning. The poor girl is close to death. And there's nothing I can do for her but pray. I don't understand her, but I think she's speaking French.
Hang on. That must be Nico.
Get up there.
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to see Nico.
Please, my son. I know it's hard for you, but she really mustn't be disturbed. The girl needs rest.
What are you doing out here in the jungle?
God's work. Not quite the destination I had in mind when I set out, but well, you know what they say? Mysterious ways and so on.
You didn't plan to end up here?
No. I was on my way to the miners' camp in the north. I was stuck here where my boat capsized on the river.
That's exactly what happened to me. How long have you been here?
11 years.
Damn.
That's my girlfriend you've got in your treehouse. What's the matter with her?
She's been bitten by a venomous river snake.
But can't you do something for her? There's a cure, isn't there?
I ran out of penicillin and morphine years ago, but the local people speak of a root which they believe will counteract the poison.
Where can I find this root?
I don't know, but maybe the shaman at the village can tell us.
Will you show me the way to the village?
Me? Oh, but I can't.
Can't? Nico's life depends on it.
You're right. Of course I should, despite my own guilt and shame. But I can't go as a representative of God with a creased collar.
A creased collar? You mean you put your personal attire higher than the life of a sick woman?
I will not go to that village looking anything but my best.
Give me your collar. I'm sure I can find a way to press it.
Thank you, my son. In the meantime, I must contemplate my sermon.
There was obviously more than a creased collar bothering the priest. So there I was, hundreds of miles from civilization, doing the housework for a priest. It's a strange world. The press worked surprisingly well on the collar.
There's your collar.
Here's your collar, Father.
Thank you, George. You probably think it a little odd of me to make such a fuss.
Oh, no. If I'd been living in the jungle for 11 years, I'd be completely screwy, too.
Screwy? Yes, perhaps I am. Ever since my last visit to that village.
Do you want to tell me what happened at the village?
I forgot my vows. I let myself be overwhelmed by the beauty of this unspoiled paradise, and in a moment of weakness, animal passion reared its rampant head.
You know, you should be writing romantic novels. Did you experience some kind of a physical liaison at the village?
Yes, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I found myself doing the monkey dance.
I've never heard it called that before. And I didn't want to pry any deeper into Hubert's murky past.
Yeah, really.
Now you've got your collar back, will you take me to the village?
I've still not finished my sermon.
Look, Father, I still don't know why you're so reluctant to visit that village, and it's none of my business. Whatever the reason, it can't be more important than saving Nico's life.
You're right. I must be crazy. We must make haste if we're to reach the village before nightfall.
By the time we reached the village, it was sunset.
Hello, boys. Glad to see you're still wearing the underpants. What?
They're the best Christmas present we ever had, Father.
Mine are too tight.
Well, we all have our cross to bear. This is George. He has a request to make. I'm afraid I can't stay. Good luck, George.
That's a relief. I never feel comfortable with him about.
Me neither. These damn pants keep riding right up my butt.
So, what do you want?
My girlfriend has been bitten by a snake.
So, everyone in my family has been bitten by snakes.
I was bitten by a dormouse once.
She's real sick. I hoped your wise man might have medicine.
Wise man? You must have the wrong village.
Father Hubert said there was a wise man in the village who could help me.
Ooh, he must mean the old man, the shaman.
Are you going to stand by and let my girlfriend die?
Of course not. What do you think we are, savages?
We'll start the preparations for a cremation feast.
I'd like to see the shaman, please.
You can't just go walking in there and demand to speak to the shaman.
Why not?
You have to observe the protocol. The shaman demands tribute.
Tribute? You mean like a gift?
That's right.
The eternal question. What do you give a man who has everything? Give me a clue. What kind of things does your shaman like? Does he have a hobby, a favorite sport?
You insult us. The shaman lives on a higher plane.
Oh, right. Maybe a book would be more suitable. Or a jigsaw puzzle? Don't you just hate choosing presents for people you don't know? Here, he'll like these biscuits.
If you say so. He liked the biscuits, especially the black ones. He wants to know if you've any more.
There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to the shaman. This cone could have 1,000 uses.
Yeah? Like what?
A protective helmet?
I don't think so.
Look, I know it's not much, but I want your shaman to have this.
Do you expect him to eat that?
He's an old man, you know. He might choke.
There we go. You want some
Would
lipstick?
your wise man have any use for lipstick?
Not in that color.
Haven't you anything in black?
Of course I don't. There wasn't much point. This stone is what brought me here.
That's a spirit stone. I wouldn't touch it if I was you.
You're right. It could be cursed.
Ooh. Damn. So now what?
I didn't think the Indian.
Oh. What if I put that in there?
I put the statue in the empty box. Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'll give them to him. The shaman said to give you back the statue.
He didn't want it?
He's already got one.
Okay, so not that. Maybe this one.
I put the Mayan stone in the empty box. Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'll give them to him.
Even better. Ah, damn this chair. I hate it. Whew, I can only sit here for so long.
The shaman wants to talk to you.
I hoped he would. Well, it's been nice to talk to you guys. That woman's...
Wait, what woman? There's a tree.
It was the focal point of the village, the communal cooking fire. The fire was too hot to approach. Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Please, sit down. Welcome, George.
Thanks.
It has long been foretold that a white man would bring the Coyote Stone to this village.
My girlfriend's been bitten by a snake.
And you want me to heal her?
That's the idea. Can you do it?
I'm not sure. My gums aren't what they used to be.
Gums?
Listen, my girlfriend's in a coma. Please, old man, give me the root.
What root?
Why is Father Hubert so reluctant to visit the village?
I don't know. He used to come here a lot, but then he just stopped. You'd think he'd want to spend some time with his kids.
Did you say Father Hubert has kids?
3 girls and 5 boys by my reckoning. All conceived in the same week at the Feast of the Monkey Dance.
Oh.
Father Hubert told me of a root which could cure the bite of the river snake.
There's nothing sacred with these people. That was our secret, known only to members of my tribe.
If that root is my chance of saving Nico's life, then I want it. Fast.
There is time yet, George Stobart. Time to learn why you were called here.
I don't suppose this would be any use to you.
It sure would. This wax on a stick will change our lives.
What do you want it for?
To decorate our bodies for the monkey dance.
Fine. If I listen to your story, then will you give me the root?
The eel travels far, but still returns to the place of his spawning.
And look, I'm running a tight schedule, so can you skip the riddles?
Cutscene.
Years ago, when the world was young, the great god and king Quetzalcoatl was defeated by trickery and deceit. His enemy Tezcatlipoca took his place as leader and demanded terrible human sacrifices. A group of loyal priests found a way to trap Tezcatlipoca. But his powers were so great, they knew he would not remain trapped forever. His time of incarceration would end with the eclipse, which marked the close of the 5th age. So the priests fashioned 3 obsidian stones which contained the power to seal the mirror for all time. But before the stones could be put in place, they were seized by the invading Spanish.
But how did they trap Tez, the evil god?
They built a pyramid which they told Tezcatlipoca was dedicated to him. At its center, they fashioned a huge mirror of perfectly smooth obsidian. Luring him into the pyramid with praise and flattery, they used sorcery to ensnare him in the mirror.
There's an eclipse of the sun due very soon, isn't there?
Correct. The eclipse which marks the ending of the 5th age will come before the next full moon.
Less than 2 weeks. I didn't really believe that Tezcatlipoca would return, but I figured Karzak's plans were in some way connected. What happened to the stones?
They were taken by the Spanish to the coastal town that is now called Quaramonte City. Only 1 stone reached Spain. The other 2 fell into the hands of buccaneers. The Jaguar stone was captured by an English captain, El Draco. The Eagle stone was taken by a pirate called Ketch. The 3rd stone, the Coyote stone, reached Spain safely. That is the stone in your possession.
Tell me more about the Jaguar stone.
Many centuries ago, the port of Quaramonte was entered by a ship flying Spanish colors. The captain, the man known as El Draco, sent soldiers ashore. Only when the soldiers arrested the mayor did the people realize that they were English privateers. The mayor was held hostage while the soldiers looted and plundered the city. Amongst the treasures they stole was the Jaguar stone.
Where is the Jaguar stone now?
I suppose El Draco took it back to his homeland, across the Great Sea.
To England. Tell me more about the Eagle stone.
The stone was loaded onto a galleon with many valuable artifacts plundered by the Spanish. But shortly after leaving harbor, a terrible squall blew up and damaged the ship. The ship was intercepted by a bloodthirsty pirate, Captain Ketch. Ketch made short work of overpowering the crew, stealing the treasure, and sinking the Spanish ship.
Where's the Eagle stone now?
Nobody knows for sure. Ketch retired from piracy and bought an island in the Caribbean.
What do I do when I
Pirates
find
of the Caribbean.
Bring them here to me and I shall prepare you. The stones must be taken to the heart of the pyramid. Only there can they be used to seal the gate by which Tezcatlipoca will return to this world.
Damn, I've only got like a week left this month, and I have not even done a fraction of the games that I'm thankful for. In fact, there's a bunch that are on PS2 that I'm not going to stream. A bunch of computer games I would like to stream too, but that's okay.
Now do I get the root?
Here, take it. Make haste if you wish to save the girl's life. The hummingbird sings to me of death to come.
Now you're talking in riddles again. Listen, is it okay if I crash here? I've got no chance of finding my way through the jungle in the dark.
You're welcome, but you probably won't get much sleep. Tonight's the night of the monkey dance.
Sweet. Let's do the monkey dance.
I left the village at dawn and stumbled back through the jungle in a post-party daze. It was just like sneaking back to my parents' house when I was younger. Except Oakland didn't have monkeys or parrots. It was a water jug. I couldn't steal from a priest.
He has this bad headache and he's just like playing a tune.
I've got the root, Hubert.
So what are you waiting for? Give it to the gal.
Right. The shaman thinks you should go visit your kids.
So, he told you?
Look, Hubert, having an extended family is nothing to be ashamed of. If I was you, I'd be ashamed of not being there for them.
It was that damned monkey dance that led me astray.
Yeah. A sight like that must be difficult to forget. It was Father Hubert's personal altar. I wondered what Hubert had used to make his candles. I didn't have any use for Hubert. I thought it best not to defile the altar while Hubert was looking after Nico. The snake bite had affected Nico. Nico, I've brought you this root.
Oh.
No way was she going to be able to chew the root. I needed to give her the antidote in a more digestible form.
Okay. Now, over here. Put this down here.
The cone was ideal.
Root here. And then use this.
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in the cone. Look, Hubert, the antidote.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to the girl, quickly.
Come on, George, hurry up.
Nico. Here, drink this.
Oh, George, it's horrible.
Just swallow it down. Okay, try and rest now, darling. You'll need all your strength when we go after the other two stones.
Other stones? What other stones? What have you gotten me into now, Josh Stobart?
The patient is sounding more like her old self already. Nico recovered quickly from her fever. To save time, we decided to split up and look for each stone independently. I traced the pirate Ketch to a remote island in the Caribbean. With the fortune he'd amassed from piracy, he'd retired to a place that was later called Ketch's Landing.
Medicine Man. Okay, now let me check to see when Beyond Oak Island starts. Oh, it's on right. It's been on. Okay, let me see. Recordings. Scheduled. Oak Island. Alright, so Beyond Oak Island was just recent. Let's see here. $11.8. Okay, so yeah, it was stolen. It's no longer. Okay. Well, what I was thinking was, after I beat all these games, I can do Monkey Island and Oak Island. But I don't know how long it's going to take to do this. Where are we at now? Quadamonte. Halfway through. Holy crap. Interesting. So, I know what I have to do here. It's been such a long time though.
It looked like a set of plans. I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Hey, get out of there.
You know, wherever I go, I hear those words. Paris, Syria, Ireland, or Spain. Makes no difference.
What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to show some interest in your project. I just had.
Hey.
Okay.
Talk to that man. Talk to him.
Hi. Is this Ketch's Landing?
Yeah, that's right.
My name's George Stobart. You're a surveyor, right? Mr.
Bronson.
Bronson.
Surveyor. Why the hell else would I have a theodolite?
I don't know. Hobby, maybe?
Yeah, right. What brings you here, anyway?
I'm searching for an ancient Mayan artifact.
What is it? Some kind of jewel?
No, it's obsidian. A black stone with supposedly mystic powers.
You're nuts.
You only knew how nuts I am.
This is similar to the stone I'm looking for.
What makes you think you'll find it here?
Because when the stones were stolen in the 17th century...
Hold it! The stones have been lost for 300 years?
Approximately.
And you're hoping to find them again? You're nuts. And why
Been
here?
suggested.
A wise old Indian shaman told me he saw the stones in a vision.
Ha ha. That's rich. Listen, I got work to do, okay?
Yeah, okay. What do you think of this?
Look at this. An article about a total eclipse of the sun.
Oh, yeah? Listen, I don't want to be rude, but it just comes natural.
Total
really
eclipse of the heart.
Catch you later,
That was
Bronson.
awful. Awful impersonation. Alright, so let's take a picture. Something shining right there. Hey, I'm looking through that. Get out of the way.
I didn't want a fishing net.
You should take it. You might need it at some point. Hey, what's up, little dude? It's got a little boat.
You want to buy some fish?
Nah, I don't like fish. What's your name?
Rio. It means river. What about you?
George. It means, well, it's just a name.
The Rio Grande is large river.
Is it true that Captain Ketch lived around here?
That's right. That's his house up on the hill. It's a museum now.
Yeah? That's exactly what I need. Thanks, kid.
You won't get inside, you know. The old ladies close it down.
Old ladies? Okie dokie.
What do you know about Captain Ketch?
Just what everybody knows around here. He was a pirate and get himself hung.
No school today?
No, sir.
What about your education?
I can fish, sail, and swim. I've been looking after myself since I was 6, and I'm bilingual.
Aren't you a little overqualified for a beach bum?
Well, you know, there's a lot of competition.
Back itches. That's better.
Who are these old ladies you mentioned?
Miss Frost and Miss Mina Ketch.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. They're going to regret it, you know. The man's a crook.
Good guy.
Will you help me get those plans?
I don't want to go nowhere near that man. He promised to drown me when he found the fish I left in his sleeping bag.
Then why'd you do that?
Do you know anything about pirate treasure?
Man, that's all stories. There's no such thing as a real pirate treasure.
I don't know about that.
Do you know anything about a forthcoming eclipse?
No, but that explains why the weather's about to get real bad.
Rio, it's a beautiful day. There's no more than a whisker of cloud in the sky.
Trust me, man, it's going to get real bad.
You take your boat?
I didn't know the first thing about...
Oh, your dinghy. I'm sorry. Not your boat. Let's go on up here, see what's happening.
The flagpole had some sort of technical gadget on the end. I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across. It was a sturdy, extendable ladder. The ladder extended easily.
Yay. Alright, so who are you people?
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stobart. Would you care for tea?
No, thank you, ma'am. I don't like tea.
Don't like it. Not one damn bit.
Is that your cat?
Yes, it is. That's Ruddles. Do you like cats, Mr. Stobart?
Nope. Well, for your sake, yes.
I love them. They're so cute with their claws and their little puckered butts.
Aren't they, though? Don't encourage him, Mina.
Can you tell me anything about Captain Ketch?
More than you can tell me about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, no doubt.
You're his descendants?
Certainly. Captain Ketch was born in Dorset, England, in the reign of King Henry VIII. His family were undistinguished farmers, but young Frederick Ketch decided to go to sea.
We have plenty of seamen in our family, Mr. Stobart.
Are you interested in history, Mr. Stobart?
Sure.
Yes, I am. You were telling me about Captain Ketch. Do go on.
Oh, yes. He sailed under Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins?
John Hawkins, one of the great traders of the Elizabethan age. In 1568, Frederick Ketch was a young man serving aboard the Jesus, Hawkins' flagship. They sailed from England to Africa and across the wide Atlantic to these islands. Ketch was never to see the shores of England again.
How come Ketch never made it home?
Because the Spaniards sank the Jesus in an act of treachery.
Oh.
You said Hawkins' fleet traded between Africa and the Indies. What was it they were trading?
Black men with no shirts.
You have to understand, Mr. Stobart, that this was the 16th century.
But that doesn't alter the fact that Hawkins and Ketch were slavers and pirates.
Would it surprise you to learn that Hawkins was also a devoutly religious man?
He transported slaves in a ship named after Jesus Christ. In my book, that makes him a hypocrite. What happened to Ketch?
Yeah.
Was he killed?
Oh, no. He got away and returned to this island, to this very house.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum.
Uh-oh. Somebody's here. Who is it? What's up? My lurkers. How you doing, my lurkers? Lurking, lurking. I love the lurking people.
Is it true Frederick Ketch was a pirate?
Hope you're all having a good day.
Ketch was emphatically not a pirate.
They hanged him, you know. Down there on the beach in front of his family. Didn't bother with a trial. Just whipped him out from his breakfast table and hoisted him up in chains.
Well, if he wasn't a pirate, what did they hang him for?
Envy. Pure, green-eyed envy. He had been a successful privateer, you see, and had accumulated great wealth.
As rich as a mink in a paddock.
Shut up, Mina.
Yes, Frost.
The small-minded governor and his lackeys wanted his money, trumped up some ridiculous charge about breaking the conditions of his letter of marque, and hanged him like a common thief. The blackguards!
Letter of marque?
The document that permitted him to engage and destroy the enemies of the crown. The difference between a lawful privateer and a pirate. Yoo-hoo!
Yo-ho!
Sorry, Frost.
Well, why didn't Ketch just say, take a hike, guys, I've got a pirating license?
Frederick Ketch was not a pirate.
But he did show them his letter of marque.
But they destroyed it and hanged him anyway.
I've been talking to Rio, the little fisher boy.
I'll thank you not to mention that little wretch in my presence.
Dirty little whelk. Nasty fishy boy.
That will do, Mina.
Nasty fishy boy.
I gather you don't have much time for the little boy.
That child is a delinquent, Mr. Stobart.
Yeah, well, he's only, what, 11, maybe?
A knave with one hand on the tops.
What is it about Rio that you don't like, Miss Frost?
Well, once upon a time, he and Emily...
Be quiet this instant, Mina.
Emily?
What can you tell me about Emily?
Emily? What business can she be of yours?
Her parents were killed in a typhoon.
We, as her only living relatives, took it upon ourselves to raise the child.
That's good to know Charity isn't dead.
Oh, but she is. Washed overboard in the typhoon.
Mr. Stobart wasn't talking about Emily's mother. He was being sarcastic.
What else can you tell me about Emily?
How dare you pry into our family in this way? I refuse to answer any more of your impertinent questions.
Right.
Hi, Puss. Want to play?
Ow.
Hey, cat. Watch where you're putting those claws.
I would give him a worm to play with
The
instead.
cat looked at me as if to say, Why have you brought a dead worm halfway around the world? I had no answer.
And some underwear, cat? Nope. How about a poison dart?
It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat, but I didn't have the heart. And besides which, those sisters would kill me.
I don't think that would have been cool. That would have been fucked up.
Hey, cat, want to play with this little doll?
Nope.
It wasn't exactly enthralled at coming face to face with the great god Tezcatlipoca. I doubted the cat.
Yeah.
I was right. I couldn't reach it.
Go up the ladder.
You there? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Pardon me, ladies. I was just going to climb your ladder. I'm helping Bronson.
Oh, you're not like him, are you? He's very polite, isn't he, Frost? And he has dimples when he smiles.
Get down!
Sorry. The window was locked.
Well, just strolling in the door.
It was locked.
The house is closed.
How come?
It is undergoing refurbishment.
Refurbishment? Where are the workmen?
Preparation is half the work, young man. The intention is to prepare the museum for the new century.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum. It would look nice in neon.
A museum for a pirate? There was a stony silence.
As I have already told you, sir, he was not a pirate. It's precisely this sort of vile misrepresentation that Mr. Bronson is seeking to rebalance.
Oh? How?
Mr. Bronson has kindly agreed to undertake the museum's refurbishment at a very reasonable price. He understands the importance of a sense of history.
Funny. That's not the impression I got of Bronson at all.
He also understands spherical geometry.
Mina?
Well, he does.
Listen, ma'am. I came a long way to visit this place.
If we make an exception in your case, everyone will want to get in.
Pardon me, but I didn't exactly have to fight my way through the crowds.
You're the second visitor we've had today.
No, I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
Second visitor today, huh? What's that about second visitor?
You're really fond of that cat, aren't you?
He is our companion and our solace.
I thought about catnapping the little monster until they let me in, but it wasn't my style. Maybe there was some other way I could use their affection for the cat to get me into the house. Okay, it was time for diversionary tactics. I thought I saw a little girl down on the beach.
You must be mistaken.
He must be mistaken. Mustn't he, Frost?
I'm sure I'm not. A little girl and that young fisher boy.
What? It's not possible. What were they doing?
Oh, the kinds of things that all little boys and girls get up to at their age.
When I was a little girl, we used to play cows and milkmaids.
Woe betide you if you're lying to us, Mr. Stobart. Heaven help you.
With a creak of ancient corsetry, the sisters sailed majestically over the distant horizon. I didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would... Maybe in my high school days...
That would have been fun. Okay, so there's really nothing really to put up there.
The window was locked. The windows were... If I could... Just my luck. I'd struck out again. The windows were all... I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across. I couldn't get to the theodolite.
Dude, I'm trying to talk to you.
What do you think of Rio?
Fish boy? If he comes near me again, I'll throttle the little squirt.
Calm down. What's he ever done to you?
Socked me in the back of my skull with some kind of fish, that's what.
Tell me about the two old ladies.
Who? The Ketch sisters. One of them's crazy as a coot, and the other will turn you to stone if you're not careful.
Did you see the sisters go by?
Yeah, they wanted to string that Fisher brat up. Of course, I told them where to find him.
A fink as well as a creep. Nice.
But he'd managed to vanish somehow.
What are you doing with the theodolite?
Surveying the old house. I got great plans for this place.
Oh, yeah?
You bet. Take a look around. What do you see?
Paradise.
I see opportunity. This place is ripe for development.
I like it just the way it is.
And that's where we differ. You see, Mr. Stobart, I'm what you might call a man of vision. I see a great future for Ketch's Landing, and it all starts here, with that house.
Really?
Can I take a look at your plans?
No way. What interest would they be to you, anyhow?
I've always had a secret desire to be a surveyor.
You have?
Sure. I mean, you surveyors are just like the great explorers, aren't you? Henry the Navigator, Vasco da Gama, Chris Columbus. Maybe you don't sail uncharted seas or discover new continents, but you're okay in my book.
Horseshit. You just stay away from those plans, you hear?
Mm-hmm.
How do you survey a house like that?
I put a target reflector on the end of one of the flagpoles up there on the house. I sight on it from various locations through the theodolite, record the angles along the baseline, and triangulate them to give me the exact position of the target. Understand?
Why the end of the flagpole? Wouldn't it have been better on a corner of a wall or something?
Are you a surveyor?
No, my degree's in law.
Then shut up.
Catch you later, Bronson. I think Bronson is trying to cheat those sweet, vulnerable old ladies.
That's a little unfair, isn't it?
Okay. He's trying to cheat those seriously demented, poisonous old ladies.
You have to admire his acumen.
Can you let me have a fish, kid?
I thought you said you don't like fish.
It's not for me. It's a present.
For the old ladies? Well, it makes a change from flowers and candy.
No, it's for their cat.
Okay. What do I get out of it?
I can pay you. I've got Quaramontian dollars, French francs, and traveler's checks.
You must be joking. The nearest bank is 3 islands away.
Tell me about your friend Emily.
Why are you so interested in Emily Ketch?
Emily Ketch? A descendant of Captain Ketch, the pirate?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't bother you?
Why should it? We don't responsible for our ancestors.
True that.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. Oh, I know all about Mr. Bronson's plans.
Is this worm worth a fish?
Could be it. How did it die?
I think it drowned in tequila.
Just like my Uncle Gabriel. Yeah, I'll have that. Okay, I'll get you a fish. It might take a while, though.
Did you see the weird sisters come by here?
Did I? They look madder than usual, so I'll hide until they're gone by.
Just as well. They thought you were playing with Emily. Boy, were they steamed.
Emily? You're madder than them.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that. I had no more to talk to him about.
Alright, let's see, a little over 10 minutes away from ending stream. Take a break for an hour and then go ahead and watch Oak Island. I'll wait about 10 minutes after 9 before I start, just to make sure that we have time to fast forward commercials while we're watching it.
The flagpole had a reflective target. I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving. No. No. That is... No. That...
Thought I could, like, slingshot it.
Nah. I couldn't reach... Maybe in my high school... I had no more to talk. No luck with a fish?
No, man. They don't want bite. That's cause they know there's a storm brewing.
Storm? I don't think so.
Hey! I caught a bite!
You have?
It's a big one! A real big one!
Reel him in, Rio. Jeez, it must be a whale or something.
Rustiest whale I ever see.
I still need a fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Maybe you better change your bait. The only serviceable part of the bicycle's wreck was a rubber inner tube. You just never know when you're gonna need stuff like that.
There's a fish, my man.
I can't put it in my pocket while it's flapping about like that.
No problem.
Okay, Cat. You don't deserve this, but here's a little fish. The little monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
Got another fish.
There's a fish, my man.
I'd have to do... That should get the old cat dancing. I just hoped it didn't give itself a cardiac. Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off. Nope. that wouldn't... Nah. I put the ball in the catapult. Took aim. Yes!
Yes.
Okay, so it was a lucky shot, but I'd knocked the theodolite target clean off the end of the flagpole.
Oh, here he comes. Alright, folks, we're getting ready to end stream here, waiting on, let's see here.
What the hell's going on here?
Hi, Bronson. Nice to see you, too.
You again. Have you been screwing around with my theodolite target? Where is it? I had to climb out of the window to put that one on. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go through all that again.
Not this time. The house is locked up and the sisters aren't here.
Hell's teeth! I'll have to put the spare target on the other flagpole. A whole morning's work wasted. I'm gonna fix all this and then I'm gonna fix you, you hear?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Fine. I'll be waiting.
Waiting, motherfucker. Fuck with me, let's go. Come on, bitch. I'll kick that ladder out from right underneath you. There we go. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We'll take that ladder and now you're stuck up there on that flagpole. Not so funny now, huh? Ah! Let me get that shit.
What you doing, Bronson? Just hanging around?
I'm gonna kill you for this, Stobart! Get me down from here!
What, so you can kill me? Gee, you talked me out of it, Bronson. I felt a little guilty about leading Bronson up there, but not much, obviously. The marker was a bright, shiny thing, and I have a weakness for bright, shiny things. It wasn't going to be much use without the theodolite, though.
Oh, let's get the theodolite then. And the plans. See what's going on with them. He ain't going nowhere. Take that. Take that. Look at him. Look at him up there.
With Bronson out of the way, I could finally get a clear look at the plans. Engineers' drawings didn't mean much to me, but one thing was clear. These plans were for a 5-story, 200-roomed, luxury, pirate-themed hotel. Another stain on the bedspread of paradise.
Well, at least we got that. Take that too. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much.
You there! Why is Mr. Bronson hanging from that flagpole?
He climbed up there of his own accord.
Then help him, you stupid man! Quickly, before he falls!
Really? Well, how about this? How about we talk about this real quick? Maybe just change your mind about him.
Bronson's plans.
This means nothing to me.
She's not wearing her reading glasses.
Ah, wait! Yes, I see now. I see it all too clearly. That man is planning to build a huge hotel. Bronson is a confident trickster. Mina, we have been duped. I'm glad we didn't sign his contract.
Oh, I hate tricksters, especially confident ones.
Come, Mina. Mr. Bronson, you may consider yourself persona non grata,
Yes! Cave Keenum!
Kindly disentangle yourself from our flagpole and eject yourself from our property this very minute.
Disentangle! Eject!
Hey, cut that out, you crazy old bat!
How dare you! Mina isn't crazy, she's just engagingly eccentric.
Yeah, as a bedbug. Ouch!
Lovely as this little vista is, I'd be really grateful if you could let me into the museum now.
Certainly, young man. We are most grateful to you for exposing this scoundrel. Mina, the look.
Alright, we made it through that.
Thanks, ladies.
Stobart, be a pal. Get these harpies off me.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
You're on your own there, bucko. Meanwhile, in London.
While George was basking in the sun-drenched Caribbean, I went to London. It was a long shot, but I thought I'd start my search for the Jaguar Stone at the British Museum.
Oh, looks like that's it right over there. Well, I think we're going to save it here. And the museum, and we are at 60%. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Whee! So, I think we'll go ahead and see if there's anyone to raid. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, Bugs playing puzzle together. Cool. Oh. Let's go raid Bug Lady. Bug Lady's awesome. Alright, everyone. Y'all have a good what's left of your Monday? Tuesday. No. What's left of your Tuesday? We'll go ahead and raid out to Bug Lady, and in about an hour, we'll go ahead and get set up for Oak Island on Discord, and we'll start about 10 minutes after 9. So it's 8:05 now, so about hour and 5 minutes we'll get started on it. So if you're still there, Cass, thank you for hanging out, thank you for lurking, and for anyone else that was lurking, thank you, appreciate you, and have a great day. And if you would like to watch, just come on into my Discord and hang out. If you're not in my Discord and you would like to join, just send me a message, a DM, or just let me know that you're interested. Excuse me, and I'll send an invite. And sorry, I got busy. Oh yeah, buddy, no problems, man. So yeah, I'll catch you later. About an hour, and I'll see you. Bye.